have Kheston Walkins waiting on me because it's Monday.
That's right.
And it's Mastering the Mind Monday. And what are we talking about today?
So today we're actually talking about decision making, right? How we make decisions. Yeah.
So how does the mind work with regard to decision making?
So decisions are, it seems simple. It's a very complex process, and it integrates our emotions and any things that we see as important. But there was a guy who wrote a book. His name is Daniel Kahneman. It's called Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow, and I recommend to everybody to have a read of it.
I can write that down.
He won a Nobel Prize for it as well. And he described the way that we make decisions, okay? There are two processes. There's one is called System 1, and the other one is called System 2. So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you think that most of the decisions that you make, you think them through deeply?
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
But I've learned to now.
Okay. So let's say you had 10 decisions.
Bad decisions
10,
before.
let's say you had 10 decisions in your day.
Yes.
How many of them you think you thought through?
Are you counting decisions like to breathe and all of that?
No. Just
strategic decisions.
Yeah, just strategic decisions.
Oh, probably now 80%, but that's only because of practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about System 1 and System 2, and then I'll show you that maybe you don't. So System 1 is very quick.
Yes.
It's easy, and we actually make over 80% of the decisions based on System 1. It's based on our experience. It's based on things that we've gone through before. And what's also important is that we almost make those decisions about 7 seconds before we actually realize it.
So that's like decisions made by rote?
Almost, yes.
Okay.
But it's trained. So when you go to the grocery store and you go on the peanut butter aisle, and there's all this line of peanut butter, and you probably will pick the one that you've had before because your brain's told you, well, you didn't die with that one. It tastes good.
But what if you're checking price?
See, that's the thing. And that's where it becomes a little more nuanced, because especially with young people, millennials, they don't really have brand.
Yeah.
They don't hold to one brand affinity. That's right. Yes, that's it.
I swear I'm a millennial reinvented because I don't have brand affinity except for certain brands.
Well, same with certain clothes and those kinds of things. Yeah. But the thing is, so when they come to a point where they have to make a decision, then price becomes the thing, right?
Right.
And that's the thing with well, we come into that next time we come, right? Next time we come around. So next one is System 2. Right. System 2 is more deliberate, it's slower, and requires more mental effort. And that's the reason why we use it less, because it consumes energy. So if I say 2 plus 2, you have the answer in your head, right? Yeah?
Or 22.
Yeah.
I'm just trying. I'm just playing with you, Kheston.
And I say, forged from the love of
liberty.
You know it, right?
Yes.
Because there's a script that's in your head for that. But if I asked you, what is 32 plus 45? Your brain does more work, right? And that's a system to process.
Yes.
And your brain doesn't want to do that.
Yes.
So when we make decisions, most times we default to something that's just easy. I think that's really important to know. Yes. And it's important to know because if you want to master your mind, you have to understand that process. But how do you get around it, right? How do you if you know that you're going to be making decisions very quickly, and you're going to be making decisions, your brain's going to make decisions even before you realize it, then you have to take the time to train your brain.
Okay.
You have to take the time to make the effort to teach it how to make decisions. If you don't have that, you're going to be like, perfume in the wind.
Oh, so how do we go about training the brain?
One is experience, right? So a good example, when you go to the grocery store, and next time we talk, we're going to actually take some time to look at how you can train it and how you can hack it, because it's important to how you can hack people's decision making. It's very, very cool.
Brains.
Yeah.
You love this, don't you?
Oh, I like sincerely, this is extremely fun for me. So, yes, how do you train it, right? When you go to the grocery store and you have items to select, take some time and look at the volumes and the cost. You only have to do it a few times. And then your brain starts to figure out, okay, this is low, I'm paying too much or I'm paying too little. But you need to do that because every time you make a System 1 decision, sometimes System 2 decisions, your brain rewards you for it.
How?
It releases dopamine. Because you've done something that has given to you a positive result. So you've gone and you see pineapples in one tin, and the other one is 50 cents cheaper.
Yes.
The volume's different because there's more water in one or whatever.
Yes.
And you think, oh yes, I made the better choice.
Yeah.
And your brain rewards you for that. So when you go back to the grocery, you're more likely to choose that same one, even though it's not financially beneficial for you.
Okay.
So next time we'll go through a little more details on that,
Yeah.
but I think it's really important to know.
Yeah. So, you have my brain kind of spinning right now, and I'm sure those of you out there, your brains are probably, you're welcome. Your brains are probably spinning as well. Don't worry, this is a part 1 and a part 2. We're going to go back into it again next week. But what's the key takeaway from today?
The key takeaway is that you have two decision-making processes.
System 1 and System 2.
And System 2.
Right.
And you have to understand that one's fast and one's slow. One needs to be taught, and the other one needs to be used to train the other. That's System 2 to train System 1.
And System 2 is the one that helps you to make decisions that are beneficial to you.
Yes.
And the brain rewards you when you do that.
Yes, that's right.
I learned it. It wasn't so
That's
hard
it.
after
Solid.
all.
Very good.
Thank you so much, Kheston.
No
I
problem.
love these segments, Mastering the Mind, which is the hardest thing to master, but once you master it, then you have
Because
so
your mind
much
is
more.
yours. That's it.
The mind is yours. Kheston Walkins, neuroscientist, thank you so much for coming in on a Monday and doing this segment with us.